Hello everybody, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited for today's video. As you guys saw by the title, we'll be playing with the new Sephora Destinations eyeshadow palettes. I have two different ones here. We have two different looks. First, if you guys like this video, definitely give it a thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button, and without further ado, let's just get started. Alright, so if you guys don't know, Sephora Collection just came out with a brand new set of eyeshadows. They have 7 shades in them. And they just replaced, so they had an old kind of version. I think these are kind of just replacing those versions. They're not exact replicas, but it was an old version. I'll pop in a picture here because I don't remember what they're called. But I used to use it on my channel a lot. It was one of my favorites. I loved the formula, loved everything about it. And then I saw that they were like half off for a while. So I was like, oh, they're probably discontinuing them. And sure enough, you can't get them anymore. So then they came out with these. So these are the Destinations eyeshadow palettes. They have 2, 4, 6 versions of them. So there's like a pink one, a purple, cool toned, plenty of options. I almost picked up one of the cool toned ones, but I was like, okay, these are more my speed. So anyway, let me open this one because I don't know why. It does come in a box here. I had to get mine at, well, I didn't have to, but I had looked online and I was like, okay, is it in stock anywhere? Because they were doing to like get a percentage off Sephora Collection or something like that. I always like to pick up Sephora Collection when they have a deal. And so they just had one recently, so I picked these up. But I went to Sephora in Kohl's, and they said that they were in stock there, but I couldn't find them. And so I went to the lady and I asked her, and she had them in the back, so I don't think they had anywhere to put them yet. So that's just a heads up. If you are looking for these and you want to get it in store or something like that, I would go in and ask if they have them or if they could check the back or something. All I did was ask if they had them, and she's like, oh, I think we have them in the back. Let me go check for you. Which ones do you want? I was like, okay. And so I picked up these two. So the first one I picked up is the Gone West. If you guys don't know, the name is up here. So if you're curious there, but obviously it's the Gone West looking one, you know. So here it is here. I think this packaging is so cute. It's so sleek. It looks really nice. It's neutral. You're not going to get it all fingerprinty and dirty, really. I mean, obviously, unless you put like color all over it, but for the most part, it's not like white, you know? I think it looks so pretty, sleek. It's like fun, but not too over the top and childish, you know what I'm saying? These cost $15, and again, they come with 7 different shades. So the most neutral shade and the shade you'll probably use the most does come in this big pan, and then it has the rest here. So I did do a whole like swatches and stuff when I filmed the look. So on this video, on this palette, so that one will be in a second. I should have started with the other one, but this one is so pretty. It has that normal pop of blue that most palettes have. So it says a matte, warm, medium brown base shade. Oh, okay, wow. It says, well, never mind. Pack your bags. It's time for a beautiful getaway. Destinations eyeshadow palettes features 7 silky eyeshadows and a large base shade. In wearable matte, dazzling shimmer, and metallic finishes, the shades are easy to apply at home or on the go. These travel-friendly palettes also include a large mirror. So they do have a mirror, obviously. And I think that that's a great way to explain it, because these are, honestly, I could see myself taking these on vacation with me. So it's this palette here. You have some mattes. They are deeper. So if you're a lighter skin tone, these are going to be pretty deep for you. But this is honestly a nice transition shade, or you can use this to kind of blend out any of those, which I did in my look, so I think that works really nicely. And then you have, again, the blue, a more like goldy kind of orange. Again, I do more swatches later. And then we have this like red-ish kind of, it's like brown, but I mean, it's like more, a little bit burgundy, I should say. So there's that one. Again, it's the Gone West. I don't know, the shadow is so weird. It came like, you see the lump in it? I don't know if you can tell. There's like a weird like lump dip up there. I don't know why it's there, but you know, whatever. So I could definitely see myself using this palette a lot, taking with me on vacations, the whole 9. Anyway, the next one I got was the Destinations Off the Grid palette. So again, the name's up here. It's giving off the grid vibes. It looks beautiful. This one is obviously lighter, so compared, you can see the difference, but there's definitely a vibe to them. You can see here. It's just super, super cute. They're very sleek. And then obviously they mean what they're saying. This one I haven't used yet, but we're going to do a look in a second. So this one obviously is very much lighter in tone. These are the most neutral ones, I should say. Yeah, the other ones are cooler toned, and some of them are more colorful. So just keep that in mind. The pink one here though, what is this one called? The shade Turn Up the Heat. It only has one like pop of pink-ish. But for the most part, these are the most neutral. So just so you know, if you're looking for something more neutral, this is all they got. If you're looking for something less neutral, they do have more options. And then that's not including cool tones, because cool tones, they have 2 different palettes that are more cool tone. So that's really nice. Anyway, here it is here. I'm going to do some swatches quick. So again, this white shade is the lightest shade is this white shade is the lightest shade, but obviously it's the biggest because you'll probably use that the most. So we're just going to do some swatches here. I can already tell you, like, based off like using the one palette and then just like the vibe of feeling these, this formula is superb. Honestly, it feels good. It reminds me of the old formula where it's just easy. I'm just gonna swatch the shimmers. I'm not gonna swatch that white shade because it's a white shade, but you know what I mean. It's just easy, you know, you just kind of blend it on, you do what you gotta do, and then move on with your life. Look at those shimmers. Those shimmers are so beautiful in my opinion. I think this palette is literally stunning. So what I kind of, when I was looking at these colors together, first of all, I would say you only need one, of course. But if you like multiple, I don't think, obviously it's $15. It's not breaking the bank. Like, honestly, there are quads with less shades that are more expensive. I won't say names. We all know who. So honestly, like, it's not really breaking the bank if you get 2, but I think these are so compatible. It is so beautiful. So honestly, like, if I go on vacation or whatever, I'm probably gonna take both of these and just call it a day because these are so stunning. I honestly would have just, if I had, in a perfect world, when I could just pick my own shadows, I probably would switch shimmers. So I would put this shimmer in this palette and these shimmers in this palette and then not get this palette. Just because I feel like I like these mattes a little bit more because they're a little bit deeper, have a little bit of dimension. And then this one is a perfect transition shade for me. So just my humble opinion. Anyway, let's get into a look with this one. So real quick, I just want to get a little bit of a recap, a little bit of deets. So I'm obsessed. I feel like this is the perfect, just neutral, basic palette. It's so good. The formula, it's a little bit deeper. So first of all, if you're lighter skin tone, I would stay away. Even this matte shade, which works for me, is a little bit more of a transition color, which is perfect. It shows up a little bit more pigmented than you think. And it ends up turning into a little bit deeper than my skin tone. So a little, like the slightest bit, like it's a perfect transition shade. I love it. These deep tones, they all look pretty similar, but on the eyes, you could see that they were a little bit different. The center one is definitely a lot more red, but it has that depth to it. And then we just have like a neutraler shade and then a little bit deeper. for the outer corner. So they all work together beautifully. The shimmers are beautiful. Of course, I didn't use the blue, and I don't know if I ever will use the blue, maybe like once in a while, but honestly, I'm over the pops of blue. Cut them out, stop it, whatever. But this palette is amazing. Again, it's the, I don't even know, oh, Gone West palette. It's like, I don't even know where the name is. But if you can find it, if you can't find it, ask your Sephora, or ask the worker at Sephora, because that's how I got mine. I was like, do you have this? And they're like, oh, let me check the back. I'm like, yeah. Anyway, I'm obsessed. I think it's beautiful. It blends beautifully. This is the Sephora collection formula that I like. It is powdery. There's a lot bit. There's a bit of kickback in there. If you don't like that, stay away. I don't mind. So I just was like, whatever. But the shimmers are nice. They're nothing like metallic or like anything crazy. They're just like these beautiful shimmers. They're nothing like, I'm sorry, I meant like pressed glitters or anything like that. They're nothing like over the top. They're just beautiful shimmers. Easy everyday, like a beautiful just everyday makeup look. And I think it's absolutely stunning. So check. So I know I have mascara on because this is my makeup from the entire day. But we're gonna still make it work. I'm gonna take this lightest shade and set the lid with that shade. When I find a brush. Can you guys see? My forehead is definitely oily. So I think I'm more combo skin and I just like my dry skin better. I mean like cater toward my dry skin more, if that makes sense. I don't know. Because it's giving my forehead's oily. So then I'm just going to take a blending brush. And again, these shades are just like super, super light. So they're honestly going to be shades that I probably mix with other shades. I'm just going to take this deepest transition color and put that everywhere. There is, I noticed this also with the other palette as well, there is a bit of kickback. If you don't like that, obviously, I'm sorry, but it doesn't bother me. So if it doesn't bother you, then it's workable. Like it's not anything inconvenient really. I don't mind it. I'm also going to take that same shade and just put on the lower lash line. I think it just blends so easily. It just goes exactly where you need it to go. It does exactly what you want. You can blend it out. You can build it up. You can do what you want with this color, with this formula, I should say. And then I'm going to take this deepest shimmer and put on the outer corner. Just so we have some like kind of depth out here. And then I'm going to take the second shimmer and put it on the lid. That one definitely has some pinkness to it, but I think it's pretty. I do like the combo here. I think they meet really nicely together. The sparkly pink one has a little bit more sheer. It has a little bit less base pigment to it. You have to build it up. Whereas the deepest shade, this one over here, has a pretty deep base. So like you can just put on like one swipe and you're good to go. The other one you have to build up a little bit. But honestly, it's giving exactly what I need it to give right now. And I'm going to take that lightest shade and I'll put it in the inner corner. My inner corner tends to fight shadows now, but we're going to do it anyway. Oh yeah, so cute. That is really, really pretty. It's just a really easy eyeshadow palette and like it's easy looks. Honestly, you don't even have to do the two tones. You could just throw one shimmer, but I wanted to use them. So, obsessed. Alright guys, honest final opinion, you could just see it just is beautiful. I think these shadows are stunning. They're flawless. They're just smooth and buttery. Again, okay, they're maybe not flawless because they do give some kickback. I don't know if you can even tell. There's some a little bit still in there, but they do give a little bit of kickback, but I honestly can't complain. I don't mind them. I don't mind that, so I'm not going to sit here and pretend like I care. So if you get bothered by that, that's just a heads up though. It doesn't bother me. I think the formula is just blendable, it's smooth, it's creamy, it's simple, It's nothing. It's not a cream to powder. It's not this use an eyeshadow primer. It's not this thing that gets complicated. I love, love, love palettes like this, and I love formulas like this that are just easy. And I feel like I should do a video like probably like just the easiest makeup ever, because this would definitely be up there because it's just so easy. It's just so simple. I think they're both beautiful. I do like this one. Sorry, that's a lie. I do like this one better, the Gone West palette, just because I really like those deep tones in there, and then the transition, and then I do like these two shimmers. I don't like the blue. I'm tired of pops of blue, if I'm being honest, but I like that. Like, I would recommend this palette over the other one for like more medium tan skin tone, even besides the pop of blue, even though it does have the pop of blue in there. But, and obviously like the water is the pop of blue. That's why they did it. Yeah, that's funny. Anyway, but this one is nice too. If you're a lighter medium skin tone, you probably would get a lot more use out of it than I would. I honestly love these shimmers though, so I wouldn't like, you know, get rid of this one because I really like these shimmers. Like, I honestly, if I was a depotter, I would literally switch them out because I really like these shimmers as well. So I would definitely I'm definitely keeping this around. But if you're someone who is a little bit lighter, you might like this one a little bit more just because the mattes are a little bit lighter. And so it's beautiful though. Stunning. Absolutely stunning. It's funny actually. I'm looking at the Sephora's website and it has 4 reviews. Yeah, it only has 4 reviews and nobody really likes it. But you can see on my eyes, and you could see in the other look, they look good. So honestly guys, that is it for this video. I know it was a quicker one. I just wanted to show these palettes, show some love, because I love the Sephora collection, and I really love the old eyeshadow palettes, so I really wanted to do a video with these, and so just kind of feeling them out, showing you guys. And honestly, I could see myself using these a lot more because they're so simple. Like, I'm honestly planning on probably using them tomorrow, just because I'm going out really early in the morning, and so I just was like, okay, let me just throw these on. You know, I'm probably gonna just be like, let me throw these on. So 10 out of 10 recommend, honestly, so far. So I will definitely update you guys. I'll probably do maybe another speed reviews video soon. But this is first impression. Let me know what you think. Are you picking it up? Do you love it? I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.